Welcome
to putting little galaxy in glory of God.
Okay, so this is a video that's part of our week 3 cooking, because all you need is flour, water, and salt. And you'll notice my fork is dirty because we just made another recipe that you're gonna see, which was cinnamon rolls. So it's not really dirty, it's dirty with the same type of thing. Okay, so we're gonna make flatbreads.
This is Uriah.
Yeah.
What?
Hiya, Uriah.
Oh, sorry. This is Uriah. He's 6, almost 7, and he's going to be doing the cooking today. So we're making flatbreads. Flatbreads are something that we used to make often. I haven't made them recently, but our daughter, Virginia, who's now married, makes them for her church sometimes, but she's been pregnant, hasn't recently had a baby a couple weeks ago, hasn't made it for a while. So when I called her to ask what were the proportions that we used for this, she said you put some flour in a bowl and then you sprinkle on some salt and then you add water until it looks right and you mix it around with your finger until it's the right texture. So we're going to show you approximates while we do this, because it's more of a I don't know.
Guessing game?
It's not a recipe. It's more of you just do it till it looks right? But it's really yummy and you can do it with very few ingredients. Our recipe, to make the actual flatbread that you could eat with any, on the side of any meal you're making, uses flour, salt, and water. You're going to see later that we're going to eat them with butter and sugar and cinnamon, right? Which you would have on week 5. But you might have that already in your house. So.
Virginia just messaged you 3 cups flour, 1 cup water, something, but the message cut off.
Okay, so we were gonna do that approximately. So, okay, you ready? We're gonna measure out 3 cups of flour. Okay, so we've got 1. There we go. 1. Make sure you count right. You know how to count. This isn't 6. What number is that?
2.
27.
Do you even know how to count?
36. 3, okay. Now we're going to add, hold on, she said 1 cup water. So to give you guys some idea of what's happening, I'm gonna pour out, so we actually start with 1 cup and then we'll see how much more we need past that. Okay, we've got our 1 cup of water. And this is just you don't want it too hot, too cold, but it doesn't have to be how we had measured it. Wait, we gotta put the salt in first. Oh, we're gonna sprinkle some salt.
Oh, God.
Let's do a half a teaspoon. Oh, a half. Oh, I can't even measure. Well, there's not really a whole lot. Oh, for people watching this video, this salt is comparable to the white salt that you bought on the challenge. The white salt's cheaper. I just had this open in my cabinet.
This pink is prettier.
Pink is pretty. Actually, pink is really good for you. I'll do a health thing right now. Pink is really good for you because it actually has a bunch of minerals, micro minerals or whatever they call them, that are really good for you. Salt is really not that expensive. You use it in lots of things. Your body can absorb this salt. The other salt isn't heart healthy salt. This is good salt. So all that. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pour that in. This is 1 cup of water. We will add more water or more flour as we need to. Go ahead and mix it up.
And now we just mix.
Mixy. Oh, and people sometimes ask, keep mixing, how we get these videos done. Mark is behind the camera, but he's not always behind the camera. Sometimes we turn the camera on and Mark goes and does other things. Right now, Naomi is sitting with a sleeping baby in a chair while she's reading a book.
Reading
Holiness
pretty good stuff.
So baby's sleeping. Next one up, Gideon is 2.5. He is sleeping. It's nap time right now. Next one up is 4.5. He's the one who's doing the computer school game thing. He's doing numbers. Next one up is him. He's cooking.
He's gonna be 7 next week.
He will be 7 next week. And we're gonna go see Aunt Jessie for your birthday, aren't we? We're gonna take your cake. Keep mixing. What kind of cake? Gotta do 2 things at once here.
Chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting.
Yum, we'll make that. And then if you want a video of that, let us know. And then, what's the next one up? Abigail, she ran away somewhere. She just made the recipe with us. Abigail is 9. I'm not worried about her. She's not getting herself in trouble. Next one up is Josiah. He's 11, 12. He's 12. And he is outside weeding because he likes to weed. So he's pulling up all the weeds along the edge of the pavement because the weeds have grown onto our driveway. Keep going.
Abigail's
Let me see.
harvesting peas. I mean, eating peas. So
Oh. And the next one up, yes, we'll get more water. The next one up is Samuel. He is sitting out there reading a book while he's keeping an eye on Josiah, because if you haven't watched our channel, Josiah has seizures. So Samuel's just there in case a seizure happens. And then, but he's not outside. Josiah's actually in here. He'll be back outside in a minute. I'm getting water. Talk to him. Uriah, talk to him.
tell them jokes.
Hey, Uriah, knock knock.
Who's that?
Interrupting starfish. Ready? Okay, we just added about 1/8 of a cup of water. We're giving you approximates here. Keep going. Then we're gonna give it a little knead with, you did wash your hands, right? And then you didn't go play in like dirt or anything. Okay, good. These are only for our family. We can all deal with his germs. We're okay, right? We're a family. We share germs and everything. We don't share with other people though. Okay, so now we're gonna knead it a little bit. So when you're kneading, we're saying this for everybody, but for you too there, buddy. Hold on. So when you're kneading, what you want to do, this is how you teach the kids in the kitchen. You do it with them. So I'm going to show him what to do. You're going to take the dough and you're going to pull it towards you and then press it back to the other side. And pull it. Oh, I didn't say like this. Did my hands do that?
No.
Okay, watch again. So you pull it towards you, press it back to the side. Pull it towards you, press it back to the side. And you go around the bowl like that. Okay?
Okay.
Keep going. There you go. It's easier if you have someone hold the bowl for you when you're little like this and you have a little too much power and you're gonna push it right across the counter. Okay, hold on, we're gonna get a little more flour. Oh, you're a little sticky.
Sticky.
We still have some flour in the bowl, so we're gonna get that flour on our dough.
It is sticky.
It's sticky, okay, go ahead. Pull it toward, what? The thumbs don't go, no thumbs. Okay, pull it towards you and push it back. There you go.
Keep your fingers together, bud.
And push that up your arm. Cool paracord bracelet made by Samuel. Okay, push it. Pull it towards you. Okay, now we turn the bowl.
There you go.
You want to keep moving around the dough while you do it. Okay? So after every push, turn your bowl a little bit. So let go for just a second. I'm going to show. So I do it with one hand, and you don't have to because you're little, but I'm just showing the people on the video, okay? Hold your hands up so they can see this. Okay, so you pull it towards you, push back, turn the bowl about a quarter turn. Pull it towards you, push back, pull it towards you, push back. We still have the flour down here, so we're gonna put it up on our dough. Okay. There you go. Keep going. And kids love to get messy in the kitchen, especially certain kids like this one who have sensory input. They like a lot of sensory input. Like, I want to run into a wall just because it's fun and, right? Uh-huh. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, I'm going to see if it's ready, okay? You don't have to knead this for a long period of time. You just want it to all come together. So this is, oops, a little bit more flour. The flour that's still in the bottom of the bowl. So we had just over a cup of water. Yeah, you can put that stuff in here. So Daddy's trying to sign you from behind the camera, but.
Hey.
Okay. So now he's gonna go into my room.
Smear it all over your face.
Oh, here. I'm gonna open the door for you. I have a clean hand. This is where the sleeping child is. Okay, go ahead. You go wash up in my bathroom. I'll get the rest of it ready. Hi. You guys coming in? Okay. We have people coming inside. So I'm gonna finish kneading. It's a little bit sticky, but that's okay. And now what I'm gonna do, he's gonna come back and help me with this part. But I think I need Daddy to stop the camera for just a minute because I think we need the rolling pin, which is under Daddy's camera. Okay, we are back. Right? Are we back? Mm-hmm. Okay, so he got cleaned up. I just took the dough out of the bowl and we put a little bit of flour on the counter where I'm laying this, plus flour that we're going to roll in. This is a dough cutter. You don't need this. I just have it, so we're using it. But we're gonna cut this into 10 pieces, approximately the same size. Each one's cooking individually though, so it's okay if they're not exactly the same size. We wanna make this into like 5 pieces. So I'm gonna mark it and you can cut it. Okay, can you cut on those lines? Again, this is approximate. Yep. It's okay if they're not the same. We're cutting it into 10 pieces because we have 10 people in our family. The baby won't be eating, so I think Daddy might get 2.
You can use a knife for that, just don't cut the counter.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, don't cut your counter up. Okay, let's do another 5. Hold on. I'll mark them and you can cut them. Go ahead. Cut them.
Okay.
Cut them, and we're going to show them what to do. Oh, you keep cutting. I'm going to turn on the oven. I mean, not the oven. The stove.
Good job. Looking good, bud.
No, good. Okay, so now we're gonna take these, leave some off to the side. We'll roll this one. This is a good, nice, big size one, okay? So we're gonna get a little flour on each side. Make sure that we have flour on our counter. We're gonna roll it out. You gonna do that? I'm gonna move these so you don't roll them all off the counter or whatever. Is that a little hard? It's sticking, I gotta get some flour. So then you just keep putting it in the flour. Ah, you almost got my finger. And you don't need a big fancy stone one like we have. I found it at a yard sale years ago, and sometimes people think we have like fancy equipment. I think I bought the dough scraper at Dollar Tree. Let me see this for a second. Our rolling pin doesn't actually roll very well. So while it's nice and fancy, it doesn't have a very good roller. So you can do this with whatever you have at home. You can actually take a cup and use it as a rolling pin. Right? Ugh, it's sticky. It's a sticky day. Hold on. We're getting a little more flour. Okay. And so this is one way. What are we getting dirt from?
Oh.
You
Okay.
keeping dirt in your pockets, kid?
I guess so. It's still gonna taste good, dirt and all, right? I don't actually think it was dirt, but okay.
This is long.
It's long. Oh, these are not gonna be circular, and you know what? That is okay too. Ugh, you're gonna go that way? Okay. And so all you're trying to do is get it fairly thin. And then, now that we have it fairly thin, we're gonna take it over to our cast iron.
Sorry, I kicked the stand.
Cast iron is not super hot yet. It will get warm. And then you have dough all over your fingers. So anyway, you're going to cook this on both sides. You want it to get little brown, blistery, crinkle pieces. There's not really a certain temperature you're trying to get it to. You're trying to get both sides cooked. And my pan's not super hot, so it's gonna take a little bit to cook it. I think maybe we should cut this part of the video. Or put this video on here, but we'll show you how to make a better one on our second, because seconds always come out better. I don't know if you've ever cooked pancakes, but your first pancake is always a flub. Or my first pancake at least is always a flub. Maybe yours isn't. And then the last pancake usually gets burned because I forget what I'm doing because I'm enjoying the rest of the pancakes. So, okay, yeah, Daddy's putting flour on there. I'm actually gonna have Daddy, we'll continue cooking this one, but we're gonna go back over here and make the second one. You can keep that part of the video.
We can take this one, right?
Okay, yep, so you need to get flour on both sides of it.
I don't know what I do with this tripod.
Uh-oh, you broke it? So most of our equipment that we use for filming, like the tripod he has right now, was given to us by a friend years ago. I don't even know exactly why it was given to us, because at the time we weren't filming anything.
I think it might have been when we first started, like
Oh,
five
okay.
and a half years ago.
Okay, when we first started the channel. Someone we knew was in photography and was getting rid of this tripod because it was too big for his uses of, he wasn't doing that kind of photography anymore.
Because our other tripod kept flying away whenever we were out.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember singing in the gazebo?
Yeah, we have a gazebo that's now part of a yacht club, so we can't go to it. But yeah, we used to go there and sing hymns. And that was the day that the guy came with the big dogs. So our family has some kids that are scared of dogs. And someone just walked up to the gazebo while we were singing with his large dogs and let the dogs run towards the kids, and they were really scared. But then the wind blew really hard and knocked our tripod over. Luckily, the camera didn't break that time, but the tripod did.
Oh no, I broke the camera that day.
Oh, you did break the camera that
Yep.
day?
Maybe not with that, but
Okay, so we're still, like I said, these are going to taste great even though they're not circles. And our daughter makes these for communion, and they don't have to, like the other daughter, and they don't have to be circles because you're going to cut them up. Ooh, good job. We're just going to try to get this corner a little more the same size as the rest of it. Okay, let me go over and check our other one. It kind of looks like, what state do you think that looks like? Or like someone with really big pants.
State of confusion?
State of confusion. Could be the state of confusion.
yeah.
Okay, so if you can see this, I don't know if it'll show on camera, but it's drying out. Like you can see that it's drier. The dough looks drier than it did before. So we're gonna take a spatula of some kind. Ooh, maybe not quite ready. Not quite ready. We'll take a spatula and we'll flip it in just a minute. You can still see our mess from our last cooking project right here.
Sorry, I am really lousy with this thing today.
Okay, I'm gonna take this one.
This is why I have a selfie stick now.
So I'm gonna take this one away. And what we usually do is we just hang the ones we've made kind of over the side of the bowl.
Like
so we can start
laundry
another
to
one.
dry.
Yes, like laundry dry. We have some of that outside too, if you want to see that. If you want to see all of our dirty laundry, actually it's clean laundry, but all our clean laundry is hanging on the line. Our undergarments blowing in the wind. Go ahead. And all of our car seats are taken apart right now, and they're all blowing in the wind too. We didn't have an accident in the car seats. We just decided it was time to take them all apart and wash them. Oh no, that didn't work. Okay, gotta re-roll that one. Hold on, gotta do it again. And while you're working in the kitchen with kids, it's really important to not make a huge deal when something doesn't go right. Because when something doesn't go right, I don't appreciate it if someone goes in the kitchen and they're like, "What are you doing?" Makes me feel bad as an adult who actually usually knows what I'm doing. So it would make me feel even worse if I didn't actually really know what I was doing. Oh, hold on, we're getting the dough all sticky. And so you just keep working and you say, mistakes happen sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we just keep working through it because we know it's going to taste great in the end. Sometimes a mistake in the kitchen doesn't taste great at the end. Like if you accidentally poured that whole bag of salt in here, that would not taste great in the end. We'd probably have to change something. But like Abigail's recipe, she put a little bit too much salt and we just got a little bit out and it was okay. Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay. We haven't made it all yet. Right, Abigail?
Yeah.
You know you're working hard if your tongue's sticking out.
Just don't drool on it, okay? Or this one's going to be yours. Okay,
Well, you
ready?
might not know if it had drool on it.
I'm going to mark it. I'm going to mark it with a big U right in the middle for Uriah. Uriah is one of David's mighty men, isn't he?
Yeah.
Are you David's mighty man?
Ew.
You're one of David's mighty men?
Malachi is one of them? Okay,
Because my big brother Samuel
Okay, good. Really got me right
made
there.
armor for me,
he did.
and David's my men had armor then.
Good
Yeah,
point.
and also all of the knights.
So this skillet that I had is a cast iron. You don't have to cook on a cast iron, but you're going to cook these dry. So you're not putting grease or anything down in the pans. You're just cooking it on a dry pan. Yeah, it's very easy to clean after. So this one got a little sticky because I did not have my pan hot before I put it on. They usually won't stick. They'll just flip right over. And so that's what you're just looking for it to be a little cooked. The next one's going to cook better once the pan gets hot. Our stove.
Your hands are lovely.
My hands are lovely. And probably my hair's lovely and all of that because I didn't even get ready to do this video. I just did the video. And again, this is a different day from the last time you saw me wearing black while I did bread, which is a really silly idea, but I did it again. For people who are watching, we're a little limited in our cooking ability right now. I told you that our oven, we're changing the temperature for because it's not calibrated exactly right. Well, our stove decided that this burner, Mark looked it up the other day. I don't know why it's doing it, but this burner only cooks on extra high heat. You can only boil things and they boil over everywhere and you can't turn it down. Even when you're on low, it's boiling. So Mark has a new box of something that comes and goes behind here. He's gonna take it apart on whatever day that comes, but we took the thing off so we don't accidentally use this burner, but it gets really hot and it's hot really, really fast. Okay, you're right. You're gonna do another one?
Hey, pro tip on replacing electrical parts. Take a video of yourself taking it apart to see which wire went where.
Ah, that is a good idea. Are you gonna remember to do that the day you take it apart?
About the time I get done figuring out which
That's
words
probably
go in the wrong
enough.
place, sure.
It's like me wearing the black shirt and cooking and realizing it partway through, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay.
So
We're gonna
otherwise,
keep-
remember to put on an apron after you get an oil stain on your shirt.
Yes. And then you're like, hey, I should have put that on before, but I didn't. So now I'll remind everybody. If you're watching this video and you're gonna go back and cook these, don't wear a black shirt while you do it. Or put your apron on.
The flour on the nose tip too.
Oh, I have flour on my nose.
Here.
Awesome. I can do a little more.
Bonus flour.
Okay. This dough isn't good to eat. Like sometimes, you know, like cookie dough, you like get a little on your hand and you eat a little bit of it. This dough doesn't taste that great to eat. I mean, it's not like it's bad. It's just not as good as cookie dough. If you added a couple chocolate chips, maybe it would be.
Chocolate chip flatbread on the next Herding Little Cows.
You could do it for communion. So we used to go to a church. We've probably told this story on another one, but it's fun for a cooking video. We used to go to a church that had a little older lady. Hold on. She was Japanese, and she used to have a catering business in Japan. She really liked to cook. So she would come to church bringing the communion bread, but we never knew what kind of communion bread she made. So one time we had pina colada bread. So it had chunks of pineapple and coconut in it.
I think the pepperoni and cheese one was kind of
Pepperoni and cheese
unique,
for communion is a
memorable.
little interesting.
Potato one.
Oh, sweet potato is bright orange. So we enjoyed it though, right? It was just a little weird when Mark would go up and the church we were going to, you'd take the loaf and break it and hand it out. And Mark never knew what was going to be in the inside when he broke it open. It was like a surprise in the middle of church. Surprise, surprise, surprise. There you go. Roll it out again. They're getting a little better. They don't look quite as weird. That looked like Australia for a minute there.
It's kind of like rocks on the beach. You have to like, hey, go find one that looks something like Minnesota.
Montana. Make one that looks like Montana
Hey,
for
still
Bob.
Montana. Have we received any postcards from Montana yet?
No, I haven't. We found out that a cousin lives in Montana, right?
That's
Cousin.
right. That's right.
And we haven't sent her any pictures yet
Who?
because we're slacking. Cousin Angel, which you don't really know Cousin Angel, but she lives in Montana. Okay, so this one is not going to be the greatest. Everyone's going to enjoy it though. But do you see these little brown spots? That's what you're looking for. So I'm going to show you how to do the next one. And you can put these, actually, I'll show you. Get a clean towel out of your drawer if you have a clean towel. I have a clean towel. And you can put them inside the towel to keep warm. And then when you do the next one, put it here. But I'm gonna take one of these.
It has to be a clean towel.
Yeah, use a clean towel. Dirty towel, not so good. And then you just put this in here. This is now up to temperature, so it's not gonna take so long to cook. What?
This rolled out. No.
Yeah, what state does it look like? Or country? Or weirdness?
Ohio.
Ohio.
It is
does
something
kinda
like
look
Ohio.
Okay. What crazy state are you gonna make next? Or are we just gonna see at the end?
How about the state of confusion?
How about we not make one that looks like Hawaii? Because that would mean it was stuck here, here, here. Well, actually here, 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 here. That'd be a problem. Because Hawaii is more like blobs, not one continuous state. And don't make one like Alaska or Texas because they'd be a little too big to put on my pan.
Don't do Michigan. That one's broken in half.
Yeah, Michigan's broken in half. Don't do Rhode Island. That's a little too tiny.
I shouldn't.
Hold on, hold on.
And also, if we were doing countries, I would not do Russia.
Russia would be big and yeah. What?
I would do Maryland. That would be a fun shape.
Maryland would be a little hard to cook on the pan.
I think it's more interpretive art. It's not so much sculpting as it is figuring out what is
Colorado?
this
How can I get a perfect square?
Colorado's probably not perfectly square. Just looks pretty square on
Right triangle.
You're doing good, Uriah. Doing good.
Good job, Bob.
His name's not Bob. Bob's over there.
Bob? Bob. Bob. Bob.
They're all Bob.
Bob.
Hold on.
Not
Not
Bob.
quite ready.
Not quite ready?
No, but it's getting drier. It's like changing color in these spots. Hi.
Hey, you ready?
You want to be on the video? Do you want to be on the
Do you
video?
want the video? A question in the video?
Do you want to ask me the question on the video, or do you want me to ask a secret question?
Okay, walk over here. Back to Bob and Bob Incorporated.
I
over
was
here.
gonna roll it out, but
Uh-oh.
it got
It's okay. Okay, a little more flour. Yep. Okay.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. She has variations of how we should put. What should we put in our flatbreads?
Well, she had mentioned the chocolate chip one, so I said you should put peanut butter on one side and chocolate chip on the other, and then fold it up and cook it like that. And then-
What about Nutella on the inside one?
We don't have Nutella.
Well, no, I'm saying like these are things people could do.
We don't have Nutella. I want Nutella now.
Peanut butter and a banana, and then roll it up around the banana.
Just put some maple syrup on flatbread.
Maple syrup.
That sounds good.
This is the most family integrated video we've done for cooking in some time.
Okay, so here, this one.
Good job.
Done.
Oh, hold on. Watch my fingers, bub.
Yeah, that one hurts if you rolls it over.
Yep. I don't want fingers missing, bud. Squish it,
See, it's more family friendly.
Okay, so Mark,
buddy.
this one, I'm gonna flip it, and that's what you're looking for on the
There
other
we
side.
are, our brownies.
And it's okay, I'm gonna pick it up. It's okay that your pan gets a little brown on the bottom. That's just the flour burning. You're still looking at my hands.
You need to wipe a little bit more of it on your
Oh, okay, there you go.
Get it, do it up.
Africa.
You're not making Africa?
He said make a rhinoceros.
Oh, yes, you guys think Africa looks like a rhinoceros, right?
A rhinoceros head.
A rhinoceros head. Okay. So, Uriah, this first one's about to come out. Do you want to get some cinnamon sugar out so we can make some cinnamon sugar?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the sugar's over there, but we need the cinnamon.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a couple of these for you. This one's now stuck on the counter. We're showing you, we are not professionals at this. We make things at home because it's cheaper and they taste really good.
And it's fun.
And it's fun, but not because they look better than the store ones. They are healthier than the store things because they have less preservatives. But sometimes the convenience of the store thing is better for what your family needs. So
Isn't that kind of like garden produce though? Like our cucumbers don't look as pretty as the
store,
store cucumbers,
but they
taste just as good, if not better.
and the nutrition is probably better at home. But
Yep.
sometimes you buy the cucumbers at the store or like zucchini, because our garden is not producing zucchini right now. So our zucchini plants all died, didn't they?
Yeah.
Did you bring cinnamon for me?
Yeah. He's right there.
Okay. So I'm going to get. Oh, I just want you guys to know about cooking and stuff. If I was doing if I had like meat or something, I would have washed my hands like a whole bunch of times in between all of this. But this is flour and water, and
No matter what the bag says, you will not die from eating flour.
What? What'd you say?
You can, like, raw flour is not going to kill you. I don't care what the bag says.
it could have E. coli. That's why they say not to eat it. But I think that we all have eaten flour before, and for most people, it's okay. Okay, so I'm going to do about equal parts of cinnamon and sugar. Our sugar's over here. He's still rolling. I'm getting the sugar.
Well, it's sticking to the counter.
Okay, I'll help you in just a second. I'm gonna let you do the other part. And you just kind of do it by how cinnamony you want it. I'm gonna add more sugar because I think that's too cinnamony for our liking. So I'm adding more sugar. But there you go. Okay, so now, oh, we got a sad baby. Okay, so Uriah,
What?
I'm gonna put you in charge of getting this flatbread ready. Leave that on the counter. Okay? Okay, Daddy, this one.
Listen,
So on the second side, sometimes you get bubbles. Bubbles are okay. Okay?
Bubbles.
So we're gonna take the flatbread. Real life, let's see if the bottom's burned. Little
Slightly.
burny pieces. Well, they're not really burned, they're browner.
sufficiently brown.
Sufficiently brown. There we go. And this one's too big for the pan. I have to break it in half. Oh,
Whoops, we forgot the butter part.
it's okay, Uriah. I'll help you.
Oh.
It's okay. Watch. Take this.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's some butter.
The professional kitchen.
It's professional with kids. You make it fun. You want to smear some butter on there? Not with your fingers.
Schmear it.
It's hot.
Schmear.
And you might not need all that butter. Just
Oh, it smells wonderful. If we had smell-o-vision.
You're also really good with just butter and salt.
they
Well,
are
you
good
might
with
be
butter and salt.
smelling the
They're good with peanut butter.
cinnamon and sugar.
They're good with all kinds of stuff. Hold on. So now I'm going to take this. Okay.
Now I
Now
can
you can put some-
sprinkle sugar.
And as much as you want to your liking, which for him I guess is a lot. Go ahead.
I don't think he's done yet. What are you smiling about, kid?
Hi.
Okay, are you ready to taste it?
Uh-huh.
You can have a bite.
There you
You
go.
gotta let other people taste it. No, you
You
don't
don't
get
get any bites. You
Uriah, carry it
Oh,
around.
no bites.
Dave, want some?
Has a bite.
Take a bite.
Hold on, I'm gonna let me scrape this off.
Very good. All right, let's keep going. Keep on trucking, bub. Hey, just how you want a bite? Take a bite. Because we're family and we also share everything.
Okay, I didn't get a bite yet.
I can't bite things off. Can I break off of these?
Uh-huh. Well, also, you might not get a second. You just might get one bite.
You're not gonna go through
Or
more?
just some of it.
So Uriah,
What?
was this a fun project?
Uh-huh.
Did you have fun learning in the kitchen?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to keep working in the kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you say bye? Oh, I'm going to try it.
Any good? Good.
Okay, so that was our video about how to make flatbread. Come back if you want more recipes that are simple and fun and kids in the kitchen, that type of thing, on our Cooking with the Pantry, Build a Pantry challenge. We will see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. Bye.